Hello everyone, and welcome to the first gameplay video for Mystery Trackers 1: The Void, Collector's Edition. This game being a Collector's Edition, it just means the game has some extra features, such as wallpapers, soundtrack, and usually extra gameplay content. After the main game, we will be playing the extra chapter. Time to beat on this game is 4 hours to 6 hours and a half. Type of gameplay will be normal. I actually don't think there's a difficulty select for this game. We'll just be collecting normal stuff, nothing special. We'll go over the game options here, the menu. So I've already created my character down here. Couldn't call it Penumbra. Wasn't enough character letters. So we went with Penum. So you have play game options, quit, strategy guide, bonus content, and achievements. Most hidden object games have achievements. I don't really strive to get them. Bonus content, beat the game to unlock the bonus content. And most hidden object games, it may just be because they are collector's editions, but they come with strategy guides built in, so if you get stuck or need help, you can always reference help from within the games, usually, which is nice. So before we look at options here, just worth mentioning, I don't do introduction, config and tech, or modding videos for hidden object games, and that's generally because it's not really necessary. Although I could do introduction videos for a hidden object series, because a lot of cases, such as this game, I think there's roughly 18 sequels to this Mystery Trackers. There's at least 18 games. Close to that anyways. But generally I just handle these games a little differently than I do my normal playthroughs, just because I know hidden object games are not everybody's cup of tea. But just be aware that a lot of these games do have a lot of sequels. And I'll try to cover them in release order if I can get a hold of them. So let's look at the options here real quick. So you have your music volume, your sound effects, environmental, ambient sounds, maxing all that, leaving it on full screen. I will show this here. This cursor right here is actually my system cursor, which I have turned on because I'll turn this off here. As you can see, the actual in-game cursor is glitched and it doesn't work right. It has this weird like trailing effect. It's very strange. It's kind of making like a box shape. Anyways, you can see it's glitched. I looked online and apparently a lot of people have this problem. And the easiest and probably not necessarily the only way to fix it, but the easiest way is to just turn it on here so that you're using your system mouse cursor. And I picked a specific custom cursor to use for this game, so hopefully this shows up well enough for you guys. You'll just see a little white, it's down here by my name right now. You'll see the little white dot, and hopefully that will work out, since I can't use the in-game cursor, which I normally would, so just be aware of that problem. Another issue, which is common in some of these hidden object games, is this game is a 4:3 aspect ratio game with 2 bars left and right going vertically. It's supposed to look like this. There's no options to adjust resolution or anything in this game. I think it's actually it's presented in 1024 by 768 resolution. I'm recording in 1920 by 1080, but recording this game, it's playing for me correctly in the 4:3 aspect. I see the black bars, and you will too, because I will fix it in editing. But be aware, if you record this game, it stretches the game out horizontally to fill the screen, and it's not correct. It's, disproportionately stretching the image. So in editing, you will need to go back in and take the width of your video and bring it back in on the horizontal to get the bars back so that you can get the correct uniformity of the graphics or the textures. So just be aware of that. Cursor issue with this game and recording resolution issue with this game, but all fixable. And I think that about covers it. So first we'll watch the opening cutscene. We got a little bit of one there. This is an old game, so a lot of things will not be voiced, I don't think. I don't believe I've actually played this game myself, and this is the first game in the series of, like I said, about 14 to 18 games, I think. I don't think I've played this game. Pretty sure I haven't, but... so yeah, we'll watch the opening cutscene, and then I'll go over game controls, which is nothing special in the UI. This game is completely mouse-driven. It's a point-and-click hidden object game. Alright, so with all that blabbering out of the way, we've got our profile created, our options set, and we'll start the game. Hope you enjoy. Would you like some interactive help? Well, of course. Click on the crowbar to collect it. Okay. So yeah, our cursor is going to be changing. So like when I can pick up something, it's going to have a little white arrow tip on it, as you can see. And here, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's little white arrows on the top, the bottom, left and right of the circle, hovering over the boards. This is indicating character movement. So when you see this, it's indicating movement forward in the scene, and then this indicates picking things up. And then other things will happen too, I'm sure. So we have our hint over here, which we can't even use yet. Strategy guide, diary, and the menu that will take us back into our options, allow you to go back to the game or to go back to the main menu. And then we have our inventory where all items will go. And this is a game where it just auto hides the inventory. It doesn't stay up permanently, and there's no, usually around the frame of the graphical interface here, the GUI, if you see like a little lock, it means you can lock or unlock to keep this up all the time or down. Usually I like to keep it up all the time so I can see what I have. So this game's not set up to do that, which is fine, but typically not the norm. Usually you get an option. And I did notice it's kind of weird in this game how like the GUI kind of travels all the way up the side of the screen right here. It stops like around here. You can see this little trim. You can see it over here too. It's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen one that goes that high up into the actual game image. There's some little weird dot up here too, on the top right. Alright. So we got a crowbar, which I think will become very useful in just a moment. The police actually believe a boarded up door is a preventive measure. Use the crowbar on the boards to remove them. Okay. Let's actually look at the diary first. I want to try to be... Wow, there's a lot to read already. I want to be try to be more diligent in these games to read the diary. Usually I don't, or I forget about them. Okay. The Order of Pathfinder Knights was founded in the darkest of the Dark Ages by Sir Gareth Dedalian. Those times were plagued by inexplicable phenomenon, and it was the Order's job to investigate and solve these mysteries before hysteria ensued. The Knights could be identified by their badge and code name Mystery Trackers. Over time, the Order evolved into a clandestine detective agency whose members investigated mystic and enigmatic cases. Nowadays, the Order is still in the shadows, but its agents are always on the alert. I'm their newest recruit. I started this journal to log my investigation step by step, as the order's always done. Here are pictures of Sir Gareth, that last name is hard to say, Dedalian, Sir Claude Magnifier, Lady Matilda Unravel, and Sir Thomas Fox, the most prominent members of the order. Okay. So is this Sir... There's 2 sirs, 3 sirs, and a lady. I don't know where the third one is. There's only 2 dudes here and a woman. Unless that's him. Maybe that's him. Yeah, the Dark Ages. That's Sir Gareth. Okay. This is Claude. This is Lady Matilda. Of course, her name's Matilda. And this is Thomas. Looks like a young Elon Musk or something. Okay, we got a second page. Void's Mansion, April 27th. For 10 long years, the Void Mansion has sat abandoned and forgotten by everyone. The late owner, Mr. Malleus Void, used to conduct odd and massive experiments on his estate. His work garnered a lot of attention, mostly negative, and he became known as the Mad Scientist. Now Void Mansion is attracting the public's attention again. 3 celebrities have disappeared there. When a formal investigation produced no results, the head of the MT Detective Agency decided to send an agent to the Void, the mystery trackers. Okay. Kevin Steen left the world of publishers and coffee shops for the Void Mansion on March 9th. The exact date of the disappearance is unknown. Approximately a month ago, Mr. Steen is famous for his horror novels. Unfortunately for him, his latest books have not received a warm reception. He was the first of the 3 who recently disappeared from the Void Mansion. Gerald Springs. Gerald Springs utterly vanished from the mansion on the night of April 10th. He is quite famous for his rowdy but convincing performances. He's a magician, looks like. He is certainly the best illusionist since Houdini's times. Oddly enough, it's not his illusionist acts that skyrocketed his popularity, but his ability to expose other illusionists as frauds. Mr. Majestic, the magician unmasker, is how he likes to refer to himself. Rebecca Thatcher. Rebecca Thatcher vanished from the mansion 3 days ago. The quickly arranged investigation didn't yield any results. The actress was a star at the Globe Theatre and was popular mostly for her dramatic roles. The last performance on stage was Twelfth Night by Shakespeare. Right before her disappearance, she quit the play and refused to comment on the actions to the press. Okay. I'll turn my volume up a touch. I like the music in these games. Okay. Let's use our trusty crowbar. Okay, in we go. A new note was added to your journal. Click the journal to read it. Some notes are important clues for your investigation. What is that noise? Okay, it's a frog. Adorable, a performing toad in a smoking jacket. It must be Mr. Majestic's pet. Look on the trained toad to get a hint. Mr. Toad is always ready to assist you in finding objects and then using them. Okay. There may be a clue or two in the suitcase at the bottom of the staircase. Okay. Let's look at our... Oh, I see. So you can see the little circles slowly filling in. That's when he'll come back. So he'll probably just jump back up there or something because he ran off when we used him. See if he comes up. There he is. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. It's like the, I forget what his name is. The frog from Looney Tunes. Okay. A decade after Malleus Void's mysterious death, the abandoned mansion is in shambles, but I'm assuming this very solitude was what first attracted the writer Kevin Sting here. So far, there's no sign of our vanished guests, but I did find a suitcase near the stairs that must have belonged to one of them. The first thing I discovered was a trained toad sitting on a suitcase. I assume it belonged to the illusionist, Mr. Springs. The toad is wearing a Victorian costume. I wonder how long it's been here. I guess I'll take it with me. It's kinda cute, and I could swear it's trying to tell me something. Okay. Question mark. Place for a secret journal entry. Interesting. Apparently we're in the guest room. Maybe not. It's guest room key. Okay. Alrighty. So if you want to go back, you don't get an icon. Well, you do get an icon change, but it's very subtle with the icon I'm using, or the cursor I'm using. But the bottom of the screen will light up, indicating you can move backwards. The key is needed to open the small lock. Okay. The suitcase is locked. Alright. Just trying to look at the hat. The steel plate is tightly screwed to the parquet. Fancy name for floor, I guess. Alright, so any good game, we need a screwdriver. Okay. It's too dark in the basement. I won't be able to see anything. How do you know that's a basement? An old picture covered in dust. Feels like the person in the picture is gazing at me. There's a key. Copper key. Let's read our journal. So anytime the journal is open, it means you can read it. What an odd photo. Who is the masked man? And what is this creature in the background? Yeah. Didn't see him. Says number 2. Music got like freaking loud right then at that point. Now it's back to chill. Okay. So that was our note. Just that additional photo to go in the journal. So as you can see now it closes. So do we use it here? Okay, our first hidden object scene by the Glowies. Most hidden object games, you know, work the same way. Some of them have little quirks, oddities, or little things they try to do different to make themselves unique. Yeah, I definitely don't recall playing this game, so... I do have, like, I think the first 10 of these games, but I do not have all of them. There was way too many in this series, but I would like to, you know, cover them eventually. Alright, a picture. A picture of what? About a mask. Okay, we need 4 masks. That's 1, there's 2, 3, 4. A picture, like a photograph. Not seeing the picture. Okay, there was a picture, apparently. I think it was like a cameo more than a picture. Okay, perfume. Assuming it's an old school perfume looking bottle, but it may not be. So rose, we need 8. 8 roses. There's the perfume with the little squeeze. I don't know what you call it. It's a little tube, you know, usually connected to a little ball that you squeeze. If there's any women that are actually watching any of my videos, leave me a comment. Let me know what you call that apparatus on a perfume bottle. This frog is just going to be doing this the whole game. It's a touch annoying, but there's the key. Ribbit. Rose. 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 2 more. Burp. This other one must be tiny. I don't see it. Dentures, so that's teeth. Where are teeth? You would think teeth would be easy to spot. There, they're in the glass, soaking. There's a necktie, a frog. There's another frog. Can I just click on him? A dart. Here's the dart. I saw that earlier. Clarinet. A knife, I'm guessing, is going to be on the straight edge. There it is. Frog, rose, and a microphone. Okay. There's the frog. Microphone. Let's do a hint and see what it looks like when you do it in a hidden object scene. Oh, okay. I couldn't even tell that was there. This was the picture. Okay, I guess it was a little round picture. Great work. You've successfully located the hidden item. Perhaps it will come in handy. Ta-da! Alright, let's go up here and look. The door is locked. Okay. There's no keyhole. That means it's locked by something other than a key. I'm gonna take a sip drink here. Maybe we need to use the picture somewhere. Didn't mean to back up from it. Okay, there's where the picture goes. Boom. Make matches of paintings that are related. Okay. So like click the eye and then click something related to the eye. Oh, glasses. I couldn't tell those were glasses. Egg and the chicken. Boat. And anchor. Flowers. Flowers. No? You and you. Okay, money in the piggy bank. Butterflies and flowers. Music. Music. No? Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Alrighty. Seems this newspaper was printed a couple of weeks ago. Mr. Majestic makes a sensational claim. torn up and its pieces scattered. So we need to complete this note. Butterfly. A bookshelf is a good place to hide something in plain sight. That's kind of hard to read. It's just not right that the writer's glasses are broken. Okay. Visiting this place was a fatal mistake. Rather than finding inspiration, my muse has led me into a trap. I was enchanted by the Void Mansion's mysterious atmosphere and failed to recognize the dangerous game I was playing. My car will not start. My phone is dead. I swear I can feel somebody watching my every move. I'm locking myself inside this room until dawn, when it's safe to leave the mansion. Okay. This is the first piece of a multiple piece item. You need to collect all 4 clock hands to complete this item and use it. Okay. There's a hidden object scene here. Closet is locked. Oh, I can go over this way. There's a dead person. Let's go back real quick to this scene. Apologize now because I think it's something I'm noticing, but when you zoom in on these close-ups, there's like a popping sound in the audio that's not present. So if you hear that, I do apologize. Not much I can do about it. Let's go ahead and do this hidden object scene. And then we will deal with our friend over there. Okay. Got a creepy doll. An alarm clock. Fan. Pieces of paper. The newspaper scraps, they're calling it. That was a axe. Didn't realize I was clicking on an axe. 1 of 4 buttons. A handkerchief. There's a dog toy. African mask. Locket, another button, another button. Pipe. Like a metal steel pipe or a smoking pipe like that one. Okay. There's another button somewhere around here. The spade. There's the other newspaper scrap. Safety pin. I clicked that before, but it didn't register. As you can see, everybody watching, this game has a gramophone over here. So that automatically makes this a must-play game. You'll see a gramophone in my banner for my channel. Just a saying of mine, if a horror game is not worth its salt if it doesn't have a gramophone in it. I don't know where this other button is. get a hint. Oh wow, it's in her eye. It's pretty small. Great work. So now we can complete this maybe. Okay. So just click to rotate, hold to drag. The easiest method was with these puzzles is to always start with the straight edges. Just getting these all the right orientation. Oh, okay. I thought I already had that one in the right spot, and I didn't. Okay. All right. Secret place. It's where the hat and the suitcase is. Well, no, actually, that's that panel that we need the screwdriver, which is right here. Memo, just in case, I've put the lockpick here. Okay. Dock. Another picture for our journal. That doesn't entirely make a lot of sense. Like, it's just it was a flat piece of paper, missing pieces that we put together. How does that materialize a flathead screwdriver? I couldn't tell you. It's magic. You don't question it. Alright guys, we will stop this first video here. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye.